Hi guys, welcome to another LivinginSAtv video. David here. So today we are at Troyville and we're gonna give you a very deep view over Troyville. With us we have my brother here, Mohal, and I want to introduce you guys to another guy. His name is Sanelli. Hi Sanelli, say hi to our guy. So guys, we have actually Sanelli started now his podcast, so we're gonna do a podcast with him in a few days, in a few 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I want you guys to also follow his channel, and because he's doing an amazing work, and I think we need to support our people so we can all work together. Don't forget guys, share, subscribe, stay tuned for the video because today we're going to learn about Troyville, and there's a lot. This is actually an amazing place when you come here with someone that actually knows the place. So we're going to see a lot of stuff. The video is going to be long, so stay tuned because once again this video will blow your minds. So Mohal, tell us.
Yeah. So you'll forgive me for this segment because I'm going to keep my glasses on. Got very sensitive eyes, so I know eye contact is very important. But I think what's important now is what you're going to hear about this place. We are in Troyeville, east of Johannesburg. A very eclectic place. The community here started as a Portuguese-speaking community. And now it's very eclectic. You find various people from other different parts of Africa, Mozambique, Angola. It's very Afropolitan now. In front of us, Dave, is an Art Nouveau, an example of an Art Nouveau architect style, you know. It was built in 1905. It's currently used as an arts resident space, events, art gallery. It's called the Hut. I think the guy who used to own it, Michael Hut. So he bought this building and tried to renovate it and restore it. You know, I mean, it still has those old. He kept it. I mean, preserved it quite well. So yeah, this is an interesting building, and I mean, few styles of this architecture, you know, you find in Johannesburg. So this is one of the examples. So there's also a bit of information with regards to this, because just up the road, Dave, up the road here, there's another house, and so it is believed. There's always been a debate between these two houses, which one Mahatma Gandhi, famous Mahatma Gandhi, used to live at. But we'll see. We'll just go up there and you make up your mind. I'm not gonna be part of the debate.
Leave it to the
Gandhi house. And in Johannesburg there is this system that's done by the city whereby they acknowledge buildings of importance and heritage. They bestow them with this blue plug. So I guess here the controversy continues because you can see it's been vandalized. So you can't really see the information, but this is eventually the house that was confirmed to be where Gandhi used to live when he was in Johannesburg. I think he lived here for like 1 year, 2 years. It wasn't for long, really, but yeah, that's what makes Troyville interesting. Yeah, we have a very famous resident who once lived here,
and a person that actually changed the world in his own way.
Yeah.
So look at this. And the house looks like, is someone living here or is it abandoned?
Yeah, there's people living here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Look, I mean, you can buy a heritage building, and as long as you preserve it to certain standard. So
it's not even the heritage importance, you know. This house is literally priceless.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the Troyville Hotel in Troyville. Yeah, I mean, this hotel is very popular with people from other African countries. This is where they like to come, especially from the Portuguese, former Portuguese countries. As you can see, the flags there. Interesting fact about this building, there was a famous, he was called the South African Houdini, Ananias Mate. He's the guy who escaped from the maximum prison in Pretoria. So He was a cash heist. He was robbing
The banks.
the banks and the money cars. Money cars or cars?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The vans.
The vans that transport money. And yes, he escaped in the most maximum prison in South Africa. And when they recaptured him, they found him. Yeah.
It was here.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Another thing.
So he was actually planning to cross the border to go to Mozambique.
So this was like
of,
his hideout type of
He
thing.
was of Mozambique
Origin.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then also the thing is like we are like in the border between Troyville and
Correct.
Kensington, right?
Correct.
Wow. So I just want to show you guys the surroundings where we are. This is where we are.
And just outside, we're still in Troyville, outside David Webster house. David Webster was a very important activist and anthropologist who lived here between 1986 and until he got assassinated 3 years later. So this house has been preserved to the up until when he lived here. It's been preserved because it was a very important site because it exposed the brutality of apartheid. That it will go to any extent to eliminate its opponents. So just outside here, he was literally assassinated by apartheid secret service.
Sure. You guys can pause the video.
Interesting thing, Dave. Just pick this up now. You see, like I mentioned at the Gandhi house, right? This is done by the city. This is the blue plug.
No, it's purple.
Yeah, well, yeah. And I like this little touch here. And this is an example of how you could, use a technology to even enhance places of interest. So obviously you scan and then take it to a page and then you learn more about this place. So I mean, these are little touches that we need to start introducing.
To all tourism in Johannesburg,
Yeah,
like QR codes and so on.
yeah.
No, I completely agree with you, brother.
Yeah. And another important element about Troyville, in the early 90s, there was a big community of artists who started congregating here, similar to your Troyville, to your Yeovil. But here it happened at a later stage. It was just after 1994. And that's why a lot of expressions here are done in art. So this was just another way. This mosaic here is not only preserves or showcases the history of this place.
It's like a memorial.
Exactly. But it's also speaking to the kind of community that also started living in Troyville after 1994.
Well,
Yeah.
do you think someone is living in the house? Probably.
Yeah, I think it's been privately occupied now, so fortunately we can't go in.
Basically, another priceless place that sometimes we forget to see right here in Joburg. There you go, guys.
Yeah, I wanted to show you this another example of some architecture you find around Troyville, just to give you a sense of how beautiful this suburb used to be, and the potential I think it possesses in terms of if right minds, right people could invest back into this place. I think it could be a really amazing place. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate. It looks like it's been burned.
It seems like there's no roof there.
Yeah.
Let's go a little bit to the other side of the road so we can show.
So it's currently being used as a
crash.
as a crash, kindergarten, preschool, daycare, whatever you want to call it. But this was a very interesting example of what architecture you'd find around here.
Fantastic.
Okay, so we're this street, we're in North Street. This used to be a very happening street back then. Just up the road, there used to be a jazz bar. And then where we are right now, we're in a four-way stop. So interestingly enough, in Johannesburg, this was the only this is the only place you could find supermarkets or stores in four corners like this. So you can see on my left and then on my right, right behind Dave there, and then just across, you know, you find. So this at some point, this was the only place in Johannesburg that you could find shops, 4 shops in one corner.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, we're still in Troyville. Another interesting thing that I maybe left out earlier when I was introducing this place is that this is a place of first. Most churches that were built, I mean the first Dutch Reformed church is found here. The first one built in Johannesburg is found here. It's a place of first in terms of churches. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can see from where I'm standing, excluding the one that's behind me, within a perimeter of 100 meters. How interesting is that?
Do you think it's like because it used to be a Portuguese speaking community because they have all these churches around, like probably faith keep the community together, you know?
Look, I mean, I think what I would say is because also in the beginning this was middle class mine workers who used to live here. So, you know, for every community, remember they came from different parts of the world. So in order for them to root themselves in that place, the first point of call would be find a space of sanctuary. So I think that's my educated guess, uneducated guess.
They need to create their own controlled environments in order to develop their faith safely.
Yeah. So make a quick turn. Here's a church right behind us.
Another one?
Yeah.
Just that one there?
Just on your right again. There's another one there.
Oh my God! Really? Wow!
Just within blocks, and then if you come back, just walk back, walk back, walk back. Just here.
Oh, I see.
There's 2 churches.
Oh my God! Look at that. Wait. That's
that's another interesting fact about Troyville. The churches.
How many churches do we have around here? Plenty, like.
Yeah, plenty.
Sure.
I mean, in terms of the old ones.
Okay, so bro, tell us.
Yeah, this is another example of the architecture you find here in Troyville, the grandeur. So can you imagine someone used to live here 50, 60 or 80 years ago? They would have been rich. I mean, this house just gives you an example of how the rich used to live in this in Johannesburg. I think this was built for some guy called De Kock. And then it changed hands a couple of times. At some point, it was bought by Salvation Army, and one point there was a famous singer, Jennifer Ferguson, once lived here as well. Now, it's preserved. I think mainly for its architecture more than anything. So if you're into architecture, buildings and stuff like that, I think this is one building you'd really like to come and see.
Let's check the plaque there.
Yeah.
Just want you guys to read it. You guys can pause it. Again, we are just going around doing
Built in 1908, KB de Kock. For KB de Kock, the sumptuous twin gable stone house occupies a commanding position on the rising ridge and itself enjoys a fine view. By 1904, its grandeur and importance were enhanced by the new owner, U.S. Barrett, Master of the High Court. You see?
Wow.
Going back to the point of only rich people.
Yeah.
The Salvation Army bought it in 1926.
Then
it was turned into a training school for the cadets and separate accommodation. The social columnist Gwen Jill made it her home. Jennifer Ferguson, singer, songwriter, also lived here as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, just look at this. Amazing.
Cool. Yeah. Still in Troyville. Look at that view.
Oh my God.
I mean, this is what you get when you live here. You know, if you had to compare this to any other city in the world, like New York and stuff like that, if you're living in proximity to the city, this place would have been booming, you know?
Yeah.
The real estate here would have been booming, but unfortunately, it is what it is. as earlier mentioned, the topic about churches and the fests. So this is the Baptist Church, also one of the first churches to be built in Johannesburg. Yeah, look at it. The architecture here is amazing.
Wow.
So this also speaks to the innovation, to the excitement of people saying, you know what, we have found a place we can make home. So you can imagine, once you start investing in things like this, it means that you're grounding yourself, you're rooting yourself. You know what I mean?
Investing back into the community.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, how many blue plugs have we
Shoot, I don't know,
spotted across
7
this area?
until now.
Quite a lot.
Just approximate a little bit.
It was built in 1897.
Wow.
On this site, in 1897, the Baptist Church of Troyville was founded in a small wood and iron building known as the Tin Tabernacle. The present church building was begun in 1909, designed by the architect Alan Monsborough, using good materials and excellent craftsmanship. The joinery is outstanding. The spire by MacDonald Sinclair was erected in 1911 and is topped by an interesting combination of a cross and a Star of David. This plug was erected, it was erected in 2017. So yeah.
Oh, better later than ever. Wow, amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Let's try go this way. Let's capture it from this side maybe. Trying to see where the spire is.
Just show you guys also the setup.
There's the Star of David. Hey.
Shoot, there's like...
I think maybe if we go around, we can capture it properly.
No, it's perfect from here.
Okay,
wow,
great.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Let's just take a walk. Another surprise.
Are you kidding?
A church.
Another church. Oh my god, but that one looks run down, eh?
Yeah.
So it's like we walking in
heaven.
Yeah, in heaven, but like in
In every corner instead of being a shibin or a bodhisattva.
Wow. No, but like I say, it's like a place that was it was like a war here.
Yeah.
And then you got all these things just around. It's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of churches there, like I mentioned,
Wow.
Yeah.
This is something else.
Cool. So we are at the David Webster Park in Troyville. So earlier on, we were visiting his house where he got assassinated. So in his honor, the city developed this park and revamped it. It was done by the JDA, I believe. In his honor, as a recreational space for young people to come and get, active and keep themselves busy. Unfortunately, I mean, you can see for yourself the state it's in. If you can turn around that day, this was skate park. I believe one of the first that you find in Johannesburg. I think the whole notion of skate parking was never that big. So yeah, they did the skate park. There's tennis courts.
On that side,
there's swings. So there's kind of like an amphitheater of some sort whereby people could just do events. And most of the stuff that was done, I mean, most of the things done here were done by artists from around the area. Earlier I mentioned that there was quite a big artistic community that embedded themselves in the mid-90s. So you can see the benches, they're quite interesting. I'm sure you've never seen these kind of benches. They're custom made, steel and wood. Iron sculpting, I guess.
Iron sculpting. Yeah. Makes sense.
Just want to show you the plug, and then just to add on to the artistic element here, the mosaic still keeping the theme from David Webster's house. This is beautiful. I love this.
Sure.
Unfortunately, just to warn anyone who might be interested to come visit this place, it's occupied by vagrants now. A lot of young people who are actually doing the opposite of what it was meant for. They're just chilling. getting involved in unsavory activities.
Yeah.
So it's not really a conducive place to come here by yourself.
Yeah. If you guys want to do something, just make sure you contact directly my buddy here, so he can do that with you. So don't come here by yourselves. Sure. Well,
okay, just carrying on with the art theme. As you can see, there's murals here.
cool mural, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is the there's just right across the house that we were just now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That house there.
Yeah. And then, as you can see by the entrances, these are the sculptures
Iron sculpturing.
made out of metal.
Yes.
I think it's quite a nice touch.
I think so. Yeah.
Look at these benches. Those are custom made by artists from around here. Look at this lamp. You know, so
yeah.
there was a lot of thought and thinking behind, this place. It wasn't just
Yeah.
built for the sake of being built.
Yeah. True. It was a precinct.
Yeah, it was a precinct. Yeah. Even the gates. I just wanted to show you the gates, and then we look. That theme is still carrying on.
Yeah.
Mosaic. Yeah.
It's beautiful, eh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there you go, David Webster Park.
Just across from David Webster Park is another interesting site, the Spaza Art Gallery. Basically, this was an initiative by artists, as I earlier mentioned that there was a big community of artists in this area who wanted to develop a space or create a space whereby they could showcase, create, their art. So this was the result. It's also been through various evolutions in terms of changing and
It's a very interesting place, eh?
Yeah. At some point there was a restaurant here where you could eat. There was a guy who used to prepare really interesting Afropolitan foods, cuisine. It's locked. That's the reason we can't go in here. And
We tried actually several times to come here and we couldn't get in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Come up. As you can see, I mean, this is very unconventional.
Yeah.
Also, touching on the themes of recycling.
Many people will just see this as broken tiles,
Yes. And then there's an interesting. I think this is what they try to create as their landmark. Because in Joburg there's the Telkom Tower, blah blah. Here's the Spaza Art Gallery Tower. It's made out of recycled plastic bottles.
Are you serious? That's really plastic bottles, yeah?
No. It used to be. There's a structure there, but they just wrapped it out around with plastic bottles.
Good way to recycle, actually.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful detail, eh?
Yeah. As you can see here, this is part of it's like a park of art, recycling, reusing.
Well,
It's kind of like a monument, It has these various obscure statues and
very interesting, eh?
yeah. But you know what? Like we always do, trust us. Drop your comments. Tell us if you're interested in seeing more of Spaza at Spaza Gallery. We will definitely make a plan, and then we'll explore what's happening inside.
Perfect.
The icon of Troyville. This place is an institution. It's been here for a while, and everyone who's lived in Troyville will tell you about Troyville Hotel. There used to be a fish market. It's here. You could buy fresh fish, frozen fish, anything fishery. But obviously it had a connection to Portugal because this place, as earlier mentioned, it's got a big Portugal community. And Troyville is very famous for its exquisite Portuguese menus. if you want good Portuguese food, Troyville is the place to be. This place was recently revamped because, you know, as the area is deteriorating, you know, decay and all that stuff, you know, businesses start, you know, taking flights, you know, but this place has stayed, and it's under a new owner now, new management. So, you know, there's people who still have faith and belief that we can build and revive Troyville. Yeah,
We're going to see now check it out.
Yeah.
Because like I say, the most important thing about this place is people being educated about it. Don't be afraid to come here.
Yeah.
But again, don't do what we did in the beginning of the video. Please, if you guys give a call to Mohau, Mohau will take you guys to do what we did in this video.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to know more in-depth history, he also can give you.
Yeah.
We just making sure that we're showing you the ins and outs.
Yeah.
Vuzi! So with us we got Vuzi, which is the manager of the hotel. How are you, man? Very good. So you're going to show us the restaurant, the deck, and the rooms. Ready? Let's do it. You guys there you go. That's the Troyeville. How's it, guys? Good morning. Wow, this place is beautiful. Wow. Oh,
The coffee shop.
that's the coffee shop.
Yep. It was
Wow.
given a new face. We used to call it the flamingo.
Wow. So this is what they sell also here, which is a Portuguese typical crust tart. We call it pastéis de nata. You see there they do produce everything locally with and they got many flavors. They actually reinvented the crust tart in a way. You guys can see very eclectic, nice. Wow. You guys can also get your bread here. Let me show you there. So nice.
Every day in the morning.
Wow.
Yep.
You guys can come here without buying some nice crust tarts, like I say, done directly on the oven. So you see, bro, this is what I'm saying. These are the crust tarts.
Casa das Natas.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing piece.
Great.
Is it savory or sweet?
It's sweet.
Sweet.
Do you want
Like a
one?
dessert.
You want one?
Try it, yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
And this is plain. This is
Please, I'd love the tradition. I know.
Wow, look at this, guys. Amazing. Let's try that. Let's try that. Let's try.
So you
that.
know, Dave, this is my first time trying this, right?
You're gonna
when
be
you-
blow your mind.
When you told me about Casa Danatas, I'm like, what are those? Guess what we have?
There you go.
Yeah.
best thing. Best thing. Can't leave Troyville without having one of these.
This is nice as the original one. You guys don't know pastéis de nata, you really need to know. So you ask for crust tart.
That milk tart in the center there. Wow. Come try this, guys. It's
Wow.
really nice.
Uzi, what you have to say, bro?
Can't leave Troyville without having one of these. It's amazing.
So guys, they don't even understand what this is.
Beautiful stuff.
This is like
It's gold.
it's gold. We're in the city of gold, so look at that. Nice. Okay, Fuzi brother, tell us where we're going next.
Going to the restaurant now.
Ooh. Sure, this place looks so nice. Cosmopolitan, you know. It's like it's a perfect match between Portuguese culture and the Joburg urban culture, you know what I mean? Wow. No, I definitely
I remember here there's a bar, right?
look at this.
What is that?
Look at this place. So wow. They even have their own winery. Remember, it's also a day of the week. There you go, or a Troyeville restaurant. So it looks like it's a cool place to come and see soccer games, rugby. How's it, guys? How's it, guys? How are you? Look how cool this place is. It's like a small sports bar, eh? But tell us about it. Yeah?
Only one part that services both the restaurant and
Wow, very nice. To give you guys where we are, it's also a deck bar that you guys can see from. Yeah, but this is where we are in terms of locating you guys. Amazing. Give you guys another view. So it looks like. Okay, Vuzi, let's go. Where are we going?
now we're going to the deck view. Best place ever. Love it. Gives
Wow.
you the view of the entire stadium, the
Ellis Park.
Ellis Park. and it also gives you the view of the entire city.
Wow.
So you can, it's a sort of, it gives you a 3D vision.
What?
Yes. So it's up the steps here.
So this place is amazing, eh?
Amazing.
Oh my god, this is like...
Oh, it's the glass house or the glass gate. For your private functions or something informal.
Wow.
If you want to come and engage.
Wow.
You can reserve the space for you. Yeah. So this is the
Wow.
Market the view.
Wow.
You can see the mountains. There's student accommodation up there.
Whoa.
So the entire Joburg.
Right here.
Translate there. There is water pay there.
So like the main, you got Ellis Park, Hillbrow Tower, Ponte. Sure. And then mountains on that side. Sure, look at this amazing place, eh? Woozy, wow.
Then if you want to come and shoot your music video, you can actually do it from
Yeah, that's a flipping good idea, eh?
There was an after party that was hosted here. I think there was Miss Gay Josie. Actually, Miss Gay Josie was here downstairs. Wasn't it last year? Yes, Miss Gay Josie was here and then they did their after party here.
It's the Hallmark Hotel also.
Yeah.
Right here. Wow. Nah, this place is proper. I like to see this type of stuff because it just shows the potential that Joburg has, you know?
No, I mean, this is a positive story. This is what you want to see, you know?
Yeah.
This is really, makes my heart feel positive and hopeful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let me just... wait, look at the buildings next to the... That's how close we are, guys. So, we now go to the Ponte. So this is so central. This is like a view that you see something like from the suburbs of cities like LA and Paris. You know, this is like a royal view. This is
New York.
Yeah.
I mean, especially if you look at Joburg from this, like in New York, you know. That's the famous landscape of Johannesburg.
You know, and what I'm sick and tired is listening to people that say the Joburg is falling apart. You don't even know the city, you know what I mean? And people like to talk about stuff they don't know. Joburg it was made to be explored, you know?
And just to add, David, so now this precinct, we're still going to explore it, I think, even further in our next videos. But just to show you the proximity, there's a lot of art galleries here, studios, just this building across here where there's a lot of windows. It's got a lot of studios and spaces for artists.
I think it's August House.
August House.
I think I've been there long time ago.
Yeah. And then this strip on its own, right?
Yeah.
As you go all the way up, you find Victoria Yachts down the road there.
Oh, okay.
There are places that you can see safely in and around here.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You can't come to the city without knowing the city. If you're gonna go drive around with no place to go or no context, you're not gonna find anything. And that's what I'm saying. You can't talk about Joburg without seeing LivinginSAtv first and know what we are doing, because we are officially, guys, the marketing department in the inner city. Because we are doing the work, we are making it happen, we are producing positive content about our city every day. If you like, you support, make sure you click on that join button, you join the family, tell us what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see other places like Rosettenville, you know, like the more unknown neighborhoods in Johannesburg, let us know. We're gonna definitely going to also cover them. So make sure you click on that subscribe, share button, like, so we get to more people. Join also the channel because it helps. Unfortunately, nobody is financing these activities.
This is the gin area. We call it gin garden. Then there's the pizza oven over there. So all the pizzas are made fresh every day.
Wow.
Out of this oven. So it's a traditional oven. It was made done. It's beautiful. Get the freshest pizza in Troyeville when you come over.
Wow.
This is the place.
Okay. So is this the highest part of the... So it's even higher than that, the place that we're just... I just love the encased thing with glass.
I think this is beautiful.
No, looks... No, this is worth a cool investment, you know, because it just make it in a quirky way. makes the beautiful our beautiful buildings in our city also, you know, reinvented.
Guys, I'm not biased. I love the glass house, but I love this spot more than the glass house.
Wow.
It's a place where you can host all your parties. You can take up to 200 people at the ball.
Even corporate events and stuff like
Corporate
that.
events. We're going into December, end of year events. It's gonna be crazy here.
Wow.
It's gonna be crazy.
Especially in summer.
Yeah, so it's got its own full bar, different from the one downstairs.
Which is closed because nothing is happening. It's like during the week.
Because
Because I know you guys are always full on weekends.
weekends, Saturday, Sunday, this place is open. So if you wanna book upstairs, whether it's birthdays, corporate events, whatever they call, you can come up here. It still gives you the view, like the deck as well. But this is the higher projection of the view.
Do you know what you guys need to put here? Like a specific place only to take pictures.
No, so yes, was the first time I was here. Those they were yeah. And it was such a nice yes.
But then if I need to host a lot of people,
You
it's
move.
better advisable.
Yeah.
Outside. This space will take up to about 4.
Yeah. So you do move your. So imagine here, standing here in the evening, having sundowners and looking at the golden sunset.
That's the reason why it's called the Sunset Rooftop.
Sunset rooftop.
So
There we go.
what are the best hours for people to come here and see the sunset?
4 o'clock, move until 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So people would actually prefer to come and have the drinks upstairs,
Yeah.
and then go out down later to the restaurant to have their meal.
Yeah.
Or you can still have your meal upstairs. It's coming from the same kitchen, same quality of food. So it's amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Well, we need to come back here, do an event like that, quick thing, seeing the food and everything. I'm cool. Let's do that, brother. Thank you. Okay, wait. Now we're not gonna use the stairs. So you guys actually add this elevator type of
This
thing.
elevator, yes. It was added as an addition to the renovation. We get the guys
What?
to switch it on downstairs.
Wow.
We get the guys to switch it on downstairs. You can actually see the view.
There you go. This is the place to take pictures. If you could open this.
It also.
Oh wait, we're going down on the elevator. So what was the inspiration of this elevator?
So this is a typical mine shaft concept of a lift. So you know the one that went down to the mines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's what
Wow.
inspired us.
Yeah.
So because now if it gives you the view of the city as well, it's not a closed up glasses as you can see.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you can actually see the city as you move up and down the lift.
This was very well thought. Very well thought.
Very well thought, eh?
Yeah. And imagine this at night.
So we're
Wow.
gonna do a stopover here. Before we go downstairs, I'm gonna show you the conference room.
Wow. Well, this is a-
Yeah, I haven't been. Here.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Love to have access to all these places when we do this.
See that side.
Okay. Great.
See the conference room. No, they're full prepared, eh?
Oh, conference room.
Oh yes.
You got banqueting. This is where they have all the
Yeah. Banqueting.
and yeah, it's basically what it is. Okay, let's have a look.
Yes.
Like your business, run away from the office
Yes.
and come into your staff.
Oh, I like it.
200 people
Yes.
in this section.
And still keeps the urban theme. You know what I mean?
We had some people last weekend, about 60 people out here.
Yeah. No.
Is this where the Miss Joyce was having? This is the room.
Yes.
This is all, but I remember. I think we're coming through the another entrance. Oh yes.
Okay.
That's why it's. Yeah, we're coming through here.
And then of course we back to the elevator. Just want to mention that's actually a very cool Mustang. Wow, look at that Mustang, the blue one. Really cool, eh?
Oh wow.
It's all these, you know, details and stuff that I love about Josie, eh?
So here's the glass house from here.
Ah, yeah. And we're going down the mine shaft.
Yes.
Woohoo!
See, it's very safe. Now you're inside the mine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me Then you get some keys.
Nah,
show you the rooms.
the development here was just amazing. Okay, guys, now we're gonna see the rooms. Okay, wait, what is this now?
Yeah. This is our street bar. This is our street bar.
I think it's just trying to switch on there.
Oh,
This is our street bar.
wow.
So you can see the new face.
Totally different from
Totally different
what
what
I'm used to. Yeah.
You guys continue reinvesting again into the hotel.
The bar used to be here.
Yeah.
So it was very done in even new face of
Yeah.
Sure, this is like first world, eh?
Upmarket.
Yeah.
You can come and sneak in here, no one will see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have a drink.
Well, we're making Joburg showing that it's a world-class city our way, guys.
Absolutely.
That's what we need. Amazing,
And
eh?
Gabby is gonna keep to the screens
Yeah,
for
but-
soccer,
yeah,
for
all the
sports.
screens.
Yeah, yeah.
Still a project ongoing. Now,
Great.
guys, don't forget to come to Troyville
Sort of a hideout.
Hotel. Wow. Okay. So, Vuzi, we want to see the rooms now, right?
3 ways. You can either use the lift,
Uh-huh.
you can use the steps,
Uh-huh.
and then there's other staircase that leads to the other side. So
Wow.
you can get lost around here.
Do you guys had the Bafana here before? Have you guys had the Bafana before?
Not yet, but with Rugby guys on the 29th of July, the Rugby guys were here. So we had a full house. Like a full
Wow.
house.
The
Amazing.
game is between Springboks and
In
Argentina.
Argentina, yes.
What? Okay, Vuzi, tell us about it.
Okay, this is our room section. We did a revamp of the entire place, but still kept the original face so that it doesn't lose the traditional look. Thanks to Raul, he's very particular when it comes to taking care of the ancient look of the business. So this is one of the rooms that I'm going to show you. Please come in. This is room 2. It's sort of a double
Wow.
kind of setup. You've got a bed there. You've got your fridge there.
Wow.
Television, it's a smart television, and it's got a full bathroom.
It's like a small apartment type of thing.
It's got a full bathroom as well. You can see, you can actually play there, or you can even put a bed there. It's massive.
Wow. Now I see why the guys from rugby were here, because you can fit a rugby player inside.
So it's a big, very big rooms, very big rooms, very big rooms.
Yeah. And the view? See the view so people can...
This is just the front.
Nah, just the front of the hotel, but it's still cool. Okay guys, so this is the end of the Troyville video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys subscribe, destroy that like button, share, and I will see you in the next LivinginSAtv video.